All right, everyone, here's like a quick demo on how to use the app. So I'm starting out here in the profile page, this button on the bottom far right. From here, you're able to integrate some common apps. So to better track your nutrition and your body weight, I've connected my Fitbit here. And I've noticed that it syncs a little bit slow. So I updated all my food logs in the morning typically, but I don't see it syncing into the app until the next day. So I'm going to go back here into the calendar, the second button on the bottom. And then here you'll be able to see your program. So once you get your program, you're actually going to get a notification and you'll be able to see that in the top right. So you can see here I have a little like notification button. So if you press that, you'll see here your coach has sent you a new training block. Tap to add to your calendar. So I got that notification. You can tap that. And then from here, you will select your workout days. So in my case, I'm doing like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then you would select your start date. This is very important. Make sure you select the correct start date that we have talked to you about. And then it will add that up. So I'm not going to do that so I don't mess anything up. And then once you do that, it will be there in your calendar.
Okay, and then let's say you have a situation where you can't do the workout on the day that you initially planned it for. That's fine. I know there's some people who do move their workout days around. You would just hit these like three dots here, like where it says the name of your program above those 5 icons. And then here you can just move workout and then select the day that you want to do it on. So instead, let's say I'm doing it on the Friday instead of Thursday, you just confirm that move.
Daily things that you can do every day are these buttons on the top here. So your body weight is the second button. And again, mine like syncs with my app, so I don't even manually type anything here. It just automatically populates. And then the third button is your readiness questionnaire. So I want everyone to do this every day. It will take you 10 seconds to just fill out these 5 questions. And then you will just submit that. And then the third button is your nutrition. So again, this is something that you could log manually, or you could have it sync. So I sync mine with the Fitbit and it just takes like a day to go through. For some people, we'll put in like a planner and a food log in time. We just haven't gone to that yet, but we'll help you create a plan for what your goals are. So that's just a little bit of like the daily stuff. And now here it comes to working out. So for example, here you can scroll to see all of your exercises for the day. I'm going to just start, for example, with my deadlifts here. So let's say we are working. There's this button here. I've completed it already. But if you click the exercise, it'll show you some more details. So you'll be able to change your RPE if you want. There's a slidey scale, nice and easy to use. Your load, if you have to change it from what we prescribed. Again, that's easy to do. And then the other cool part here is adding the videos. So I've added a video already, but for example, you can hit these 3 dots, add video, please cropping it to what is necessary for us. That way it just doesn't take forever to load in. And you can add a comment, however much you want to write, long note, short note, whatever you please. Just processing, and then after it processes here, you can select this button and notify the coach. So I just suggest doing that if you want us to reply in real time. So there's a nice check mark. And the example here, my Pendlay rows, I did the same RPE, the same sets, the same weight for everything. So you could just hit this copy button and it will copy it through if all the sets are not completed. You're able to add sets here and you're able to use a pre-built rest timer. So this rest timer, for example, can automatically go. I've set it here for 2 minutes for this particular exercise. And then if you were to close the app, you'll actually get a notification from the app that tells you to get back to training. So that's very fun. And I think that's basically it. So again, it'll check mark all of your sets. And then when you finish the workout at the bottom, there'll be a sliding button here where you can like complete the workout. So I already did that. And then you can rate the overall session RPE. You can add a note at the bottom for like some overall notes. if there's anything else you wish to say. And then back to this notification button, for example, I mentioned about the training block. You'll see here if like the coach has added a recording. So for example, I like replied to one of my videos here. You'll be able to like watch that recording. Excellent. I think that's basically it. Thanks guys for watching.